If your life was a video game right now, you would be taking the fattest L ever. You're fucking up all the quick time events, and instead of being on track for the good ending, you're on track for the bad ending. You spend your entire time multitasking, not focusing at 100%, and never doing what's actually important, bro. You're focused on all the wrong things, all while doing all the wrong things at the same time. You're focused on your producer tag instead of just making the goddamn beats. And if you make beats, you're over here doing 60 million different things at once. Your phone rings and you pick it up. Oh, you got a text message from this person. I better answer them in the middle of my beat work block. So you put it down. I know that you're even making beats while you're playing video games, bro. Don't bullshit me, bro. Don't. I know you've done this before. Stop it. Imagine that you stop doing all this bullshit and you actually start taking steps so that you can hit the good ending. And you're probably like, well, what does the good ending look like? Well, imagine you sit down at your desk with free from distraction, without any like bad thoughts on your head. And as soon as you start cooking, you enter a flow state and you start smashing through the beats. You start making the best beats of your life in record time, and you're just like feeling so much happier and fulfilled with your work instead of just distracting yourself in the middle of your work, bro. Like, what are you doing? And you're actually doing what matters, man. You're making the beats instead of tripping over the producer tag and never starting because you don't have a producer tag, or tripping over why you don't know exactly which type beat to make or which type beats to post on YouTube, so that's stopping you from making beats. No, bro. Fuck all that bullshit, bro. We are here so that we can make beats with 100% focus, 100% immersion, bro. I remember one time before, way back then, and somewhat recently as well, before I started taking this shit serious for real, I used to load up both FL Studio and Discord at the same time so that I can make a beat while I was talking to my friends while we decided what game we was gonna play. And I know you're probably like, oh, that's not that bad, you know. He's socializing while he's making beats, which is something that happens often in the studio. But it wouldn't just stop there. I would ask them what game are we playing, and I would play the game while I was making the beat. I would be mid Valorant round cooking, bro. And like you might be like, oh, well, what's wrong with that, bro? But it's just like, bro, it used to take me like 3 Val games to finish a beat. And if you're familiar with Valorant, you know that those games are like an hour long, bro. So it used to take me 3 hours to make one beat, and that beat would be shit, bro. Or sometimes it would be a good beat, but it wouldn't have been as good as it could have possibly been because I was distracted all the time, and I kept switching my focus between the game and the beat, the game and the beat, the game and the beat. And I don't even know why I was doing that, bro, because I would do bad in the game and I would do bad in the beat. But for some reason, I had to have both. And it just wasn't working, man. But I was still insistent on doing it anyways. And there was points when I wasn't focused on the right thing as well. Like, I was... there was a point in my life where I didn't post on YouTube, or I didn't cook the beats that I should have been cooking because I was so worried about not having a producer tag, and I was so worried about not having a type beat artist in mind in my head before I had already started cooking. Or like I don't know why, like it was just like a limiting belief of mine that kept me from doing what I needed to be doing, bro. Like, imagine something as trivial as a producer tag, bro, or a type beat title on YouTube stopping you from achieving your dreams, bro. Like, just let that same thing, bro. That's like, that's so stupid. And it, like, it took me a very, very long time to be able to realize that it, like, all I needed to do was separate the two before I even removed video games out of my life, bro. Because me and you, bro, we're not like them, bro. Me and you are trying to be producers for real, for real. Like, fuck all that shit in the that you see on YouTube where it's like, yeah, balance is key and balance is healthy, and you want to have another outlet in your life in the form of like video games or going out and getting drunk and smoking with your friends and all this different bullshit that they tell you so that you're not at 100% capacity, bro. Because those things slow you down, bro. Whether you like to admit it or not, I don't know if you're still watching this. Definitely a few people watching this who is like, oh, he's not talking about me. Oh, he's not talking about the times that I get home late at 3 o'clock in the morning after I'm fucking crossfaded with my friends and I wake up at 1 p.m. Yeah, my brain is still working at 100% capacity, bro. Like, like, bro, you shouldn't be doing that, bro. Especially if you have big dreams, bro. Especially, bro, like, this used to be a big thing of mine, bro. I used to want to quit. Like, no, I dropped out of college saying I was going to be an entrepreneur and I was going to make my living off of music. But I wasn't moving like it, bro. I was still playing video games. I was still smoking. I was still drinking. I was still not doing exercise, not going outside and touching grass. and not sleeping correctly and shit like that, not taking steps to prime my brain so that I can really lock in on this shit, bro. Like, I said I didn't want to go to school and study, but I wasn't acting like it, bro. Like, even though I was dropped out, it was still like I still wanted to be a victim of the system because I wasn't dedicating my life to this shit, bro. And if you're doing something as stupid as splitting your attention in all these different directions, especially when you should be just 100% laser focused in, then I can't take you seriously, and you don't want this shit for real, bro. No one here on YouTube in the producer community is telling this shit to you like it is, bro. By now, those 5 seconds of silence just got rid of 75% of the people watching this, bro. They were just like, this isn't stimulating enough for me. If you're still here and you're still watching this, then you want to change your life because you're like, holy shit, this motherfucker is spitting, bro. So if I'm spitting, then boom, I'm gonna put you onto the game, bro. So so these are the three concepts that really pushed me to make better beats, bro. The three things that you need to make better beats, bro. I bet that title got your ass, didn't it? Goofy. Got your ass lacking, boy. let me take my staple sip of water mid video, bro. Hold on. I'm only 6 minutes into the video. Damn, I feel like I've been talking for like 10 minutes, bro. This might be a short one, but yesterday's was like 50. I mean, I was chatting about a lot. This one is a little bit shorter. So, damn, I guess my script isn't as good as I thought it was. But it's okay. Motherfucker got this shit right here, bro. Well, that's all I need, bro. Alright, boom. So, motherfuckers need to... Okay, boom. First things first. Perfect. Alright, so... the first thing that we're gonna tackle... Bro, I just lost another 75% of the 25% that stayed, bro. Imagine not being prepared mid-video. This happened last video too, bro. The last video I did some shit where I wasn't prepared 100%. So it's just a skill I'm working on. Y'all gonna have to forgive me, and you know, those that stayed are gonna get the value for real. So boom, the first thing that we're gonna talk about is the 80-20 rule. In the 80-20 rule is basically what I was talking about when I was calling out everybody who was worried about the bullshit like the producer tag and the type beat names and all that other fucking miscellaneous bullshit, bro. That doesn't matter. So the 80-20 rule is a concept in productivity. Oh wait, I shouldn't touch that. Where you get 80% of the results from 20% of the work that you put in. So the 20% of the work is like the 1 to 3 main tasks, preferably 1. If it's anything more than 3, you're most likely coping. If it's anything more than 3, you're most likely coping. I feel like specifically for producing, especially like if you're making beats, then there is only 1, bro. So the one task that is the 20% of the work that will get us the 80% of the results is the simplest. Just make a beat. That is the one task that you need to do to get the 80% of your results. Now, you can say, okay, after you make the beat, you can post the beat. Okay, boom. But you can't post the beat without making the beat, bro. At the end of the day, it all stems back to making the beat, bro. So that's how you know. If it was one task that you needed to do for the rest of your life to be able to be successful in whatever that you want to do, whether it be producing, YouTube, or anything else, bro, it would just be that one task. So what is the one task that you cannot achieve your success without? In producing, it's make a beat. In YouTube, it's record a video. You can't post the video if you don't record the video. So boom, 80-20 rule, bro. Learn that shit and implement it, bro. Because y'all already know my story in terms of like I was bullshitting and that motherfuckers was just not using their time effectively over here, tripping, not even starting because there was like but the producer tag. And some people might say that the producer tag is important, and it definitely is, don't get me wrong, but it's not important enough to not start your music production career over, bro. I promise you, bro. That comes with time. That the best producer tags happen authentically, naturally and genuinely, bro. Like, I promise you, if you ever look at a producer interview on like YouTube or some shit, and they talk about how they got their specific tag, 9 times out of 10, it's some fucking like weirdly like in the moment ass memory or some shit, you know, that was just like, oh shit, like, you know, this would be cool if I made it a tag. They weren't there thinking like, well, what should be my tag? Maybe I should call this artist so that he can say my name. No, it didn't happen like that, bro. Like, bro, like, bro. All right, so for my hip hop fans, bro, especially like on the East Coast, like, if y'all know Powers Pleasant, his shit is got the beat by Powers and we just made a banger. Like, he got that song from a song that Denzel recorded on one of his beats, bro. I bet he wasn't like, Denzel, please can you make me a producer tag? No, he just fucking ripped that shit off the song and now he puts it in a lot of his beats, bro. Same with Metro Boomin when Young Thug is like Metro, you feel me? Like, or if you're Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you, bro. I actually don't know if that's in the song. But yeah, bro, like those things happen authentically. So like all those motherfuckers that's just like, but I can't start without the producer tag. You're a pussy. Sorry. Bye. Next. After the 80-20 rule, then we know the singular task that we want to do. Boom, make a beat. Okay, so now how can we go about making a beat in the best way possible? So if you remember at the beginning of this, all of my motherfuckers that know Cal Newport is gonna be like, holy shit, bro. He mentioned deep work. This motherfucker's on some shit. So so boom, we want to use a concept called deep work, and deep work just essentially means sitting down for a task and giving it 100% of your focus, bro. So do what you have to do, bro. Like what I like to do is like my phone's charging out of here, it's out of sight, out of mind, bro. I have my fucking notifications on do not disturb, bro, and I disabled all my notifications besides that. So like I don't even get notifications like when my phone's not on do not disturb anymore, but that's like a whole separate video. So like if you can't stand having your phone next to you, bro, like mine's like right here. Like if this right here is bothering you, bro, like just go ahead, boom. I threw it on the couch. That's it. Bye. Just make sure that shit's nowhere near you when you're doing your deep work if you're the type of person that can't control themselves around their phone. Boom, problem solved. Don't check no notifications, don't check nothing, bro. The only thing that you're gonna do from that moment forward is work on the beat, and you're not gonna change your focus until you're done. That's it. It's like it's so obvious and so simple. But before I learned about this, I was just like, okay, I'll play Valorant and make a beat at the same time. And for the people who are just like, you know, well, no, it's okay. Just why are you working so hard? It's okay to check your phone every 10 minutes in the middle of your deep work block, bro. But they're wrong, because whenever your brain does something, especially during like hyper focus, if you do something as simple as check your phone, it induces two things in your brain. First of all, if you check your phone while you're in deep work, the brain activity that goes on in your head is more severe in terms of deterring your focus than if you were to fucking stop everything that you're doing in the middle of your deep work block and fucking roll a blunt and then smoke it so that you're geeked as fuck and you go back to work. Think about it that way, bro. Checking your phone is more detrimental to your focus than smoking a blunt and getting high in the middle of your deep work, bro. That should put it in perspective, especially because I know y'all motherfuckers be geeked, bro. I know y'all be smoking. I know y'all be trying to get your head busted with your little vape, bro. Think about that, bro. So that right now, if you haven't thrown your phone across the room like I just did, bro, you know, then you're slacking and you're bugging. And another thing that goes on is not necessary to the phone, but if you do some shit while you're in your deep work and then you're like, oh, I kind of want to check my YouTube, or I want to do this and this and this, and like I want to check my email and all this other bullshit, bro. Like what's gonna happen to you is you're gonna suffer from something called task switching, and every time you switch a task, your focus decreases. So let's say you're in the middle of deep work and you're at 100%, but then you're like, I want to see if my favorite YouTuber posted some shit, and you want to see if I posted you. You want to see if I posted a video, bro. So you check YouTube, and let's say if we quantify it and give it some value, you're at 100%. You check YouTube, boom, it goes 90. But whenever you switch tasks, they affect you for 15 minutes at a time. So something that took you 30 seconds to go check was gonna affect you for 15 minutes of your deep work. So by the time you go back into your making your beats, you're gonna be at 90% capacity. And because you switched back to a different task, it's actually more like 85% capacity. And then you're just gonna suffer at 85% capacity for the next 15 minutes, if that. And I know that once you get unfocused in a task, motherfucker like you is gonna be like, damn, bro, I don't know why I can't concentrate. Maybe I should go check it again. Boom, you check YouTube again. Boom, you check Instagram. Boom, you check Gmail. Boom, you check Twitter, TikTok. and your fucking capacity to be a deep work is going down, 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 and before you know it, you're like, okay, that was a nice little break, and you go back to your beat, and you're like, and you wonder why. By then, you fucking switch tasks like 30 times over the course of 5 minutes because you want to check all the shits, and you don't think it's a big idea, a big deal, but it's affecting you more than you think, bro. I promise you. Have some humility. For real. I love making videos, bro. Making videos is so fun. So the next thing after deep work, so as of right now, you have the 80-20 rule, so you know specifically what task that you want to do. Boom. Now we know how to go about doing that task so that we can work at it 100% and maximize our doing of the task. And next, we're going to do something that's called Parkinson's Law. And what Parkinson's Law is basically you assign yourself a deadline so that you can go ahead and almost like, it's not rushing to finish it, but if you give yourself a deadline, for some reason, your brain just operates at a much higher level than usual. So how I like to do this is when I first started doing deep work, I would do 45-minute blocks. So I would do 45 minutes of beat making, and I had to finish the beat before then, or else I can't touch it no more. Like that was my rule. And especially like if you're making a good beat and you don't finish it in time, and it's just like, damn, you know, I'm not gonna touch it for like another day or two, like as like a punishment or whatever, or even later on into the day. It's just like it's gonna motivate you to finish that shit faster and better for some reason. Like, so think about it this way. I can offer like a direct story. So when hold on, I need my famous sip of water. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. So when I was in high school, they would I was in AP classes, and in a for my international viewers in America, and AP stands for advanced placement, and it's basically taking a university or a college level class while you're in high school, and there's a test at the end of the year that's at the next education level so that you can take it, and if you pass it, you get credits for your college wherever you decide to go. And one thing that really helped me, like the teachers that knew what the fuck they were doing and training those kids for real, they would give you the practice tests like a couple of months before so that you can get a gist of what was going on during the test. And instead of giving us like the exact amount of time for the test or more time than the test that was like expected, they would give us less time. So let's say in the AP test, for English, you had like an hour to write essay, or like 45 minutes to write an essay. They would give us like 30 minutes to write an essay and had the same requirements. So by the time that like the real test came, we was already comfortable with writing motherfucking essays in 30 minutes. So it was kind of like light work, but it was because we had those deadlines set for us that we was deep work like fuck, bro, just primed. Our brains was really busting that shit out, bro. So like the power of this shit is crazy, bro. Like trust me, bro. Like imagine being a high schooler taking some college level exams and you're using all these fucking like like I didn't know it at the time, but they were using these techniques on us basically, bro. And it was just like the classes that didn't do that, you felt it, bro, because the tests were so much harder. You weren't used to working under those types of stresses, under those specific time limits, bro. So it was just like all those teachers that did that, I passed the AP exams. All the teachers that didn't, I didn't pass. Like, I wasn't used to it, bro. It was too, like, they made us too comfortable. You get what I'm saying? So, we want you to set deadlines for yourself, 45 minutes to an hour, and you just want to be done with the bulk of the beat by then. Like, I'm not saying, it all depends on how you want to set it up, bro, because I don't include my mixing in that. I'll do some light mixing for sure, but in terms of, I'll do 45 minutes of just like strict like arrangement, beat creation, and like light mixing and shit like that, and then I'll do like another 15 minutes after that so that it's mixing and just like it sounds better and everything's just like a symphony for real, and that equals an hour. And it's just like it works really well for me. I can finish a beat in an hour. It's pretty high quality, and I can just go ahead and start the next one right after. Because my deep work blocks are a little longer than, because I've been doing this. I've like leveled up my deep work skill since I've been consistent with it. So it's just like a, why did I do this with my script? So it's definitely a skill that you want to level up, bro, for real. Trust me. And right now, people are probably tweaking. They're just like, don't rush creativity. It's bad for you. It's bad for you. And these are definitely the same people that take all day for one beat, and that beat ends up coming out shit, bro. Bro, just like at the end of the day, Ed Sheeran has a really good quote where he says, creativity and song creation is kind of like water coming out of a pipe. At first, the water that comes out of that pipe is gonna be all gray and muddy, and it's gonna be shit quality. Eventually, you're gonna have that water come out, and it's gonna be crystal clear, and it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna, like, you can drink from it and everything. But every now and then, you're still gonna get like a little stream of fucking gray, muddy ass gray water, bro. You're gonna get some gray water in that shit, bro. But it's okay, because the gray water has to flow out so that the crystal clear water can keep on going, bro. So like, if you're gonna make a shit beat, just make a shit beat, bro. But don't spend all day on it, bro, because it helps you like get the shit out faster, bro, for real. And there's also another study, but technically, there's also another story about like some pottery class where motherfuckers was like, spend your semester. He had two groups. One group was given the task to make one pot over the entire semester and make that pot the best pot they could ever make it. And then he had another group, and he was telling them, make as many pots as you possibly can. That's your only goal. And at the end of the semester, they compared pots, and the motherfuckers that spent the entire semester making one pot had shit pots compared to the motherfuckers who was pumping that shit out for real, bro, constantly, consistently, and like just worried about the quantity over the quality. Now, I'm not saying don't make good beats, or if you have a really special beat, don't spend some extra time on it. But it's definitely like, bro, like, the experience comes with the reps, bro. No one walks into a gym, does one curl, and then walks out, bro. No, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, hypertrophy. Okay, now I'm gonna come inside. 2 months later, okay, I'm gonna hit 12 now. Boom, okay, now I'll change the weight, I'll change the reps, I'll change the form, I'll change the exercise, this and that, bro. So it's like I'm really hoping you're seeing the potential in this shit for real. Yeah, man. This shit is cool, bro. These are the 3 things that help me the most as a music producer in terms of like productivity strategies, bro. The 80-20 rule, deep work, and Parkinson's law. So far we've established that we have a specific task that we need to get done that's gonna bring us the most results, which is make the beat. Now we have make the beat at 100% focus so that we can make the best beat and the most amount of beats possible at the highest quality. And now we have Parkinson's law, which puts us at a deadline, which makes us work more efficiently and pushes us. And when all of those 3 things work together, bro, they enable flow state even better. And for those people, I should have explained this at the beginning of the video, but from my boys out there who don't know what flow state is, it's basically being in the zone. If I could compare this to an anime, it's like when Goku goes in Ultra Instinct, bro. Like, imagine being Ultra Instinct at your desk while you're making a beat, bro. That shit would be hard, bro. You would just be like doing all the shortcuts and shit, bro. Like bro, like that shit would be valid. I know you want to make good beats, and I know you want to make them fast. And I know you want to post them. And I know you want to make a living off this music shit for real, bro. So do these things that the other producers online aren't telling you to do, bro. Because I know that they're just there like wake up early and make one beat a day and all this bullshit, bro. And just like make sure you de-stress at the end of the day. Do whatever it is that you like. Bullshit. Hold on. And at the end of the day, bro, it really isn't your fault, because like I was there at one point too. You feel me? Like I would y'all heard my story. I would check my phone in the middle of that shit. I would play Valorant with that shit. I'd be talking to people in that shit. Deep work, by the way, should be alone. Like, social deep work is a thing, but like, nah, man. It should be a thing if that motherfuckers is in the room with you. But if you're fucking like doing some bullshit, like talking to your Discord friends while they're playing video games while you're trying to make a beat, you're coping. Shut the fuck up. Oof. Every time I take a break, I lose viewership, and I'm okay with it, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. Damn, this video was only 25 minutes long, bro. That's kind of crazy. I could have sworn this video was gonna be way longer. I don't know why this one was only 25 minutes long and my last one was 50. They had the same amount of motherfucking pages on for the script. Shit, alright. So back to what I was saying before. I just went on the whole ass tangent, bro. So remember, it's not your fault, bro. Because at the end of the day, like these like everything that exists in today's world is meant to like fucking steal your attention, steal your energy, steal your ability to be mindful and your mental space, bro. Like your mental capacity. Like there's so much hyper stimulating going on our brains, and it really do be addicting for real. Like I don't blame you, bro. Like I didn't blame myself. Like I look back on it and I'm just like, pobrecito, bro. Like damn, like he really had it hard, bro. Like he was fucking in a whole genjutsu, bro, because he would look at his phone all day, bro. Like just put that shit down, bro. It's okay. It'll be okay, man. All those messages and all that shit, all those videos are still gonna be there after, if you still want to keep them shits in your life, because like, eventually, like I hope you get to a point where you delete that shit off your phone that doesn't serve you, because it's gonna split your attention off the ways. But at the end of the day, like, start off by making sure that your deep work block is just uninterrupted, bro. That's a great place to start before you go get way more serious about this shit. Yeah. And it's important that you want to get better, bro. Like, you're watching this video, a bunch of people clicked off once I started criticizing them, and they felt called out, and they was coping, and they was defensive and insecure. So if you made it to the end of the video, bro, like, you're ahead of 99% of the people, bro. Like, good shit, good job. You're taking steps, and I'm proud of you. You should be proud of yourself, bro. You should be grateful. You should really be grateful about it, bro. Yeah, and, like, just imagine, bro. Literally just visualize a world where producers all around the world, yourself included, can just get into a flow state, get into a deep work, focus on what matters, and just making sure that they're getting shit done and they're happy because they're putting in the work, the right amount of work, and in the right ways. And it's gonna lead to financial freedom. It's gonna lead to my every time my screen turns off while I'm recording, I tweak, bro, because I be like, my heart skips a beat. I think the recording gonna end or some shit. Yeah, and I know you guys want to reach financial freedom, bro. Like, if you're anything like me, you want to quit your job and you want to drop out of school so that you can be a producer, so that you can make a living off of this shit for real, bro. Like I know, I've been there, I've done that, I'm doing it right now, so like I feel it for real. And and if you have any questions, or you want to get into this shit deeper, or any of my previous topics on my previous videos interest you and you want to get more insight on them, I have a private community that I have the link to down below, and I'm gonna put like a video describing it at the end of it. It's gonna be like here or here or some shit, I don't know where the fuck it be at, but that's like the end card, so it should pop up soon. And or if you just want to get closer to me and you just want to chat it up and like bounce shit off of each other, you're more than welcome to join my community, and we can go ahead and get started, bro. I'm Esoteric, and I'm glad that this knowledge found you, bro. Until next time.